I'm back. Sorta. Kinda. Mostly. Yeah. Whatever. Hi. How's it going? I hope you're well. I hope all is going well with you and yours. I have taken a few days off, like I said, to sort of get my head straight. Plus deal with some work stuff, because work was really annoying this week. But I'm back, and I'm going to talk about sort of an update on a couple of things. First, I'm going to update on the Mars game I've been working on. So, I've been plugging numbers into a spreadsheet. Now, let me say this up front. While I can do spreadsheets, I'm not good at them. There are plenty of people who are good at spreadsheets. I'm not, and I don't know why, but there's been a disconnect in my head with dealing with spreadsheets, so I'm not great at them. That said, I've been plugging in numbers to see a basic rate of decline. The idea with the Mars game, which I still need to come up with a good name, I'm thinking Surviving Mars is actually probably a good name. But one of the key points to the game, one of the key mechanics is that you're fighting a decline. It's there is a built-in level of you're slowly dying if you stay there. Unless you do this, and this, you will die on Mars. Mars is a hostile environment, and attrition is a thing there. So my initial notion was find a level of starting out stuff that you can deplete, that if you do nothing, you will die over a certain amount of time. Now, I don't want it to be an instantaneous thing. You should have a few rounds to ramp up or make plans or something like that. So my sweet spot is 6 turns. 6 turns in, it's beginning to hurt you if you don't do something. And the resource, as I discussed previously, is primarily going to be water and to a lesser extent food. So here's where I'm standing right now. On the food, on the number of colonists, because you need a unit of water for every colonist. And my current rate of decline it has them ending up in a negative water situation by round 6. Now, I have done it as a breakdown of straight to straight, so 1 colonist eats 1 water. I will probably change that because I want to have a function where you can increase your efficiency, and maybe you don't drink as much water as the next guy because you recycle them better or something like that. You destroy the water less directly. So I will probably add 3. I will probably multiply the number on the water by 3 and increase the cost by 3. But right now, what I'm looking at is starting with 150 units of water to 30 colonists. Now, as time goes on, and the colonists begin to die off because there's an attrition of 1 per turn base rate of attrition. It's slow. They slowly drink less and less water, but not so slowly that it won't run out. And it looks like I found the right sweet spot in that the number will be at round 6. Because first round you start at 150, and the round after that it's 121, and the round after that is 93, and the round after that is 66, the round after that is 40, and the round after that is 15. And at that point, you've got 15 water and 25 people. So that sort of sharply increases your rate of attrition because you no longer have enough water to go around to all the people. And the next turn it'd be -9. And as you don't have enough water to go around, your attrition goes through the roof. So, I think I found that sweet spot. Like I said, I'm going to probably multiply that by 3. And then and multiply the amount of water that they call in strength by 3 to give myself more playroom, to give myself more factors that I can play with. But I think I found the base range of the numbers there. Once I've gone through the spreadsheet and sort of added in all those variables, then I can start coming up with modifiers. What's the maximum range of modifier I want for any given turn? Do I want any situation where somebody has where somebody has a modifier that just wins the game for them for the rest? If they get it, the rest of the game is won. And how much water do I want them to be able to mine every turn? These are things I need to know. But to know that, I had to know the base. This is what you'll get if you don't get any water whatsoever. So I think the base water that you can get per turn should be, with the numbers I have sitting right now, should not be more than 20 a turn. So that'll probably eventually be 60 a turn. Because I don't want you to be able to instantly be able to get enough water to stay to go, okay, well, every turn I'm getting enough, so I should be fine. I want you to have to go through and add improvements or go through events, and I want there to be a risk that if a bad event comes along, it could cost you. So, but yeah, somewhere around 10 to 20. Not enough to make up the loss from a single turn, but enough to slow down the decline. And then, as you get improvements, you can get the improvement that makes it so that your colonists cost 1 less on water. Then, you can sort of increase above the curve until the point that the curve is constantly upward. That's my thinking. That's where I'm wanting to go, and that's where I've got the numbers beginning to form. Like I said, I've been doing this in a spreadsheet. I'm not great at spreadsheets. I'm going to be honest. I don't know why. I should be better at them. You would think I would be better at them. And I can use them, and I can read the data in them and such. It's just that there's something about them that it isn't intuitive for me. My brain just kind of goes, I'm going that way. But that's the update on the Mars game. Once I have locked in that increasing the cost and the amount by 3, I'm going to do a run on the food, and then that's when I start looking at the modifiers, and see how much I can vary that one. I'm thinking of doing a cap on the number of turns in some way, but I'm not sure how to do that. If you're all surviving at this rate by this time, somebody wins. Still haven't given it a good victory condition. I've given it this is what you're doing in the game, but I'm not completely at a point of this means you won. So I need to find that condition. If anybody's got any suggestions on that, please let me know. Beyond that, I think tomorrow I will be doing Kickstarter roundup, because there are a couple of really kick-ass ones that I'm interested in. I'm also going to go ahead and tape tomorrow, and I don't know if it'll get posted tomorrow, but I'll at least get it taped tomorrow. My thoughts on how to do a good superhero role-playing game, to sort of hammer home a few lessons I've learned running a number of games over the years, and how, what game systems work for what kind of games, what to do, what not to do, because I've done some of the what not to do bets, and I have thoughts on why they were bad ideas. And, talk about the major superhero systems and things like that. That's from Pepla Shep, who's a fairly frequent commenter. So he suggested it as an intro, and I thought, yeah, all right, yeah, those are good subjects to talk about. Like I said, I'll probably tape that tomorrow. I don't know if it'll actually get posted tomorrow, but it'll be taped tomorrow. That's my plan anyway. We'll see if the plan survives contact with the enemy. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm back. Yay! And I hope to have these more regularly. I apologize for the brief hiatus. It feels weird to not come home and immediately sit down and turn on the camera. I'm not going to lie. It feels weird. It's probably a sign of some sort of deep psychological error on my part, but it did feel weird to do that. And I hope this has been a satisfactory update. I'll try and have an update at least once a week to sort of, this is where I'm at on it. At some point, once I've got the modifiers down and the base events down, I'm going to have to start actually designing it as a physical thing. And that kind of terrifies me on some level, because while I have some design skills, I'm actually trained as a web designer, and have some knowledge on that front. I'm not what I would call pro quality designer. I don't think I am maybe a pro quality web designer, but that's a different field. Print design is hard, and finding the right mix of how to show the images and what have you. Also, I still haven't decided if I want a map or not, because this could easily play as a card game. It really could. It could play as a card game. My instinct is to say, yes, I want a map. I want a map of Mars, and different people have different colonies, and those where your colony is located has certain advantages or disadvantages. But I don't know if that's actually what I'm going to end up doing. Again, suggestions would be appreciated. Comments, opinions. Let me know. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Subscribe, like, share with all the peoples, and have fun. Stay safe. And all will be well eventually.